Welcome back. The vault is officially here, and I'll be showing you guys what you should be doing throughout the promo. So let me get straight into it. Starting off with these 6 brand new mythics, we have a Brian Urlacher character Yeti, 7'6", 300-pound linebacker, and he references the Bears linebacker Brian Urlacher, not Burlacher. Urlacher. It's just, a way of, I guess, creativity throughout the promo in a way, but then it is a throwback as well because it's vaulted. It's the vault. They're taking cards from past Madden mobiles and past Christmas promos and field passes and throwing it into the vault. So this is from, obviously, like, I guess you can say any Ultimate Freeze promo, even though we're getting Ultimate Freeze next. So unless they call it something different, but it should be called Ultimate Freeze, just depending. But that's next. Okay, this is just like a kind of Christmas promo. It's like a Christmas pass promo, but the vault's a thing. It's always been a thing in the game. They're just throwing it in there. We do have Night Train Lane as well. So this is like a Madden Mobile 21 card art of his. And then we have Grady Jarrett, and then Joey Sly. Michael Thomas is a Madden Mobile 20 Ghost card art, I believe. And then Connor McGovern, I think that's Madden Mobile 23 Ultimate Freeze card art. I don't know all of them by heart, but I know some of them. A lot of them are probably not that important from the past. Okay, there could have been definitely better cards. This is drop 1. There'll be other drops, obviously, so there definitely could be some old Christmas themed card art from other promos and field passes from Christmas in the past that come back for the vault. So stay tuned. Think about what can be able to come back as well. There should be around, I think, 3 players per drop, maybe 3 more drops throughout the promo. It is a 15-day promo. It ends on the 19th at 10:30 a.m. Eastern. And these are our first 6 players for the first drop: Brian Urlacher, Night Train Lane, Grady Jarrett, Joey Sly, Michael Thomas, and Connor McGovern. Night Train Lane and Brian Urlacher are probably the best 2 in the drop so far. Michael Thomas, not the greatest wide receiver, to be fair. His run blocking is not that great. He is 6'3". I mean, obviously it's nostalgic. Haven't seen him in a while, but kind of fell off. Joey Sly, no one really would probably select the kicker over Night Train Lane or Brian Urlacher, plus there's other players to come in this promo. Grady Jarrett's a solid D tackle if you want to get him, and if you need a center, I guess Connor McGovern's your guy. And with that out of the way, because it was like an explanation of what the vault is from the past years of Madden Mobile of Christmas promos and field passes and whatnot, and how their art goes throughout and that is just the mythic art, not the iconic art, by the way. So if you want the actual art from the past, you would have to get the mythic player, which is sort of unfortunate, but then again, it is what it is. And that's enough for that explanation. We got to get into the promo, how you guys are going to obtain the players throughout the vault. So complete the daily journey for vault tickets and tokens. Tickets are used for the reward board, for like tokens, which are the vault tokens for the promo to get the players, for the uncommons, the rares, then the epics, then your iconics, to then get your mythics if you want to get them, or if you want to get multiple iconics, all up to you at the end of the day. And then obviously there's some other stuff like cosmetics, a field, 2 uniforms, nameplate, and etc. I'll get to that very soon. There's also a gauntlet, like a face-off against Urlacher and an unvaulted snowball throwing challenge. So there's some cool stuff along the way. Let's get into it. Enough of all that. The overall reward tiers is definitely the first thing you should be looking at, because that is depending on what you can actually get throughout the promo. So if you guys click on it, if you are an elite, which is a 3,425 overall, you will get a chance at any of the program players up to uncommons, rares, and epics, and as well as 246 plus vault tokens. Now if you're a gold, which is a 2,675 overall, which is underneath elite, so if you're anything underneath a 3,425 overall, you will get trophies, 950 plus trophies to be exact, and that's an opportunity to just get packs, pro packs, all pro packs, Madden packs throughout the game, and the trades obviously. And then obviously the tokens is where it's at. The vault tokens, 165 plus, you will get throughout gold. And then silver, doesn't really matter, you get more trophies and barely any tokens. So hopefully you guys are at a 2,675 overall and or higher, so you guys can get a bunch of your vault tokens for your vault players. Obviously I do suggest saving up your vault tokens at the start, because you never know what other players are going to drop throughout the promo, so you don't want to actually risk it at all. You want to be smart throughout it. But if you do like a player in the first drop, because I know a lot of people are going to want Brian Urlacher, go for it. Spend your tokens, get your players, do that. That's all good and fine, to be fair. But if you guys want to save, just save it. Doesn't matter. You'll get the player towards the end or maybe in a couple weeks, depending on what you want to get. So yeah, what events should you do? Well, I don't know where you guys are at. I don't know if you're in gold or elite, but you should be doing the best events possible, which is definitely your 30 event stamina for 60 and 30. So 60 vault tokens and 30 vault points. Vault points is for the event pass. The event pass will give you free rewards along your way, which is very nice because that is stamina to go throughout the events even more, and coins and training points to get more team training boost to get your overall up to go throughout the overall reward tiers if you're not at that point. So that's a nice thing as well if you're not at the point. If you are, doesn't really matter too much. You can use that for something else and also use it for team training anyways. So there is 2 of the events that have the 30 and 60 for the 30 event stamina. Doesn't matter which one you do, you can basically do them both. Now, if you guys don't want to do those and want to do a certain event besides that, that gives you a chance at the Uncommon Plus players, you could do this event right here, which is 20 event stamina for 30 vault tokens and 20 vault points, and then chances at the Uncommon Plus player throughout the vault, which is nice because you have a chance of getting the player. But if you do not care about that and you just want more tokens and points, just do the 30 event stamina for the 60 and 30. That's the best one to do. Also, there is a boss challenge. Make sure you guys do this. You get 2 rare players throughout the vault promo and also 100 vault tokens and 1 vault ticket. The ticket will help yourself throughout the prize board to get more rewards throughout the vault promo. You can also check on the percentages of, you know, what you can possibly get, I guess you can say, because let's just say you spend a ticket, it goes around, right? You're like, okay, I want the rare player. Well, that is an 18.18% chance, which is a better percent chance than anything throughout this, which makes no sense because the rare player should be like the best value, to be fair, because that goes in for epics. But yeah, that's weird. Also, 5 uncommons is also a rare player, but it is a 9.09% chance. Very weird. It seems like to be, oh, you get 2, there's 2 rares in here at an 18.18% chance. Oh, so maybe because it's 2, it's a bigger percent. So let's go ahead and do this. Let's spin it. Let's see what we get throughout the vault prize board. And our first thing is gonna be 5 uncommons. That's a rare player, so that's not bad. You actually get 3 rare players throughout the prize board. If you think about it, 5 uncommons going for a rare, and then you got 2 more rares throughout that, which is fantastic. So at the end of the day, you get 3 rares. You need 5 rares for an epic, which is very close, to be fair. So that means when you play throughout the actual events, you should be near, if you get the prize board stuff too, which should not happen on day 1. It's all randomized with the percentage, but realistically, you should be close to an epic, which is actually fantastic in the long run. Now let's move on to the last and final thing throughout the events. You got the main events, obviously that give you the vault tokens and points for more rewards, and then the tokens for the players throughout the actual promo, prize board for extra rewards, and then the vault journey, which honestly gives you more tokens for players. So yeah, that's a nice thing. And then you do the middle one for 100, and then you go to the side, you can auto it, and then you can just auto every single one. That gives you 20 around, and yeah, I think that's it. I think it unlocks a main, unlocks a main event in the middle, and then you have to play that, and I think it gives you like extra maybe vault tokens or something. We'll find out right now. After that one, it gives you 90. That's not bad. So every day this will reset at 10:30 a.m. Eastern. You guys get 100 in the middle. 20, I think, was like, what was there, 5 events? So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, another 100. So 200 right there plus 90. So 290 vault tokens with a rough estimate. If I didn't miss an event, you get around roughly maybe 500 for your first refill over here. Just, you know, autoing it for like the 8-ish events you get. So not too bad. You get around 700 to 800 vault tokens per day, depending. And obviously that's not with refills or anything like that. If you do a refill or you wait for your stamina to come back up in that day given, because obviously it refills after a couple hours, I would say maybe 6, 7, or 8 hours, something like that, you know, you can get another around 500. So you should be able to get around 1,000 plus a day, maybe 1,500 depending, for sure. There's also a store offer. You can trade in 100 Madden cash for 100 vault tokens, which is also a good thing for your daily goals, because you need to spend 100 Madden cash a day to complete it, and that just helps you get more stuff throughout the game for the current field pass that's out, and obviously other resources. But that is it for the vault promo throughout the event category. Now you play throughout the events, you do the journey, you do whatever you want to do. You get all that. You go into your trades throughout the vault and you trade in your tokens. 95 for 1 is the best trade to do. Don't do the select, very pointless. And then Uncommon Plus, that's all a gamble and up to you if you want to do it at the end of the day. You can get a chance at a iconic vault player, which is sick. That's gonna be crazy if you do pull that. But the best you probably will get is probably rares, maybe an epic or two. It's all luck, by the way. So yeah, but that iconic definitely a low % of a chance. You're going to take your tokens you get throughout the events to trade them in for your uncommons, to then take your uncommons to put them in for the 8 for 2, which is 8 uncommons for 2 rares. That's the better trade to do, because why would you do 10 uncommons for 2 rares? We can do 8 for 2. Obviously, it's 8 specific ones for 2, and the other one over here is 5 and 5, which is 10 any uncommons for 2 rares. But we're saving 2 uncommons at the end of the day, and that could be a big deal throughout the long run of the promo. You'll take those rares you get and put them in towards an epic player. Random always at first, guys. Do the randoms, because let's just say for the example, you want the iconic Brian Urlacher, right? You'll do the random 3 times because you need 3 randoms. If you get a Brian Urlacher epic out of it, that's fantastic. That means you didn't need to select the epic Brian Urlacher, and then you can just keep on doing the randoms until I guess you can't do them anymore if you just want one iconic. If you want the mythic, keep on doing the random 6 times, obviously, because you need 6 randoms. If you're just doing a regular iconic, just keep on doing the randoms to get your regular iconic. And that's pretty much straightforward and everything you need to do. Obviously, the whole entire explanation to certain things might have been longer than others, but then again, I don't know, the concept of the vault, I just wanted to explain it to you guys because of the theme that they give you of the past promo and field pass players, like that got, like, I guess you could say unvaulted. Well, they're in the vault, you know, and we're getting shown what's inside the vault. So I guess you can say they're kind of unvaulted in a way. But the iconics, the regular ones, don't have that like art they have on the mythic. So it's kind of cool in a way. If you do get the mythic, it's like, okay, the mythic has a better art than the iconic, so you would want to get the mythic version rather than the iconic's plain card, right? Because look at Nitran Lane's one right there, and then look at his mythic. You can see that it's the Madden Mobile 21 card art theme. If you go back and look at videos, I definitely have them up, so you guys can check those out for sure. Not Madden Mobile 20 though. You can definitely look up on YouTube any of those if you want to. If you want to take a little trip down memory lane or look at any past art for sure. But that's going to do it for the vault promo. There's nothing more to it. Make sure you guys are on top of your grind to go throughout the events to get what you can get. Tokens, obviously, for your players. And hopefully you get the player of choice. Let me know down below who you're getting. Are you waiting for other drops? Obviously, that's an option. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. Make sure you guys drop a like down below if you haven't already. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.